All right, so an update on the 301cc Predator powered Street Legal Enduro, the DR200 Pull Start Edition. I have put about 10 miles on it, some on road, some off road. It's done pretty good. The first video, after that, I had a little bit of trouble. The clutch was getting very hot. It started to eat the belt up. The belt that it came with for this 30 series was a little tight. I had this clear cover left over from another project I decided not to use it on, so I put it on here. I am missing a bolt back here. I gotta find one for it. I'm sure I have plenty. But as you can see, maybe, there's a little bit of bow to that belt. There's just enough slack in it. It's perfect. I need to write those numbers down or order some more of that size because they are great. I'm not getting any real overheating. Everything seems to be holding together well. I am going to see about finding a little bit bigger sprocket for the rear. Whatever I can get for the DR200 stock, like basically the biggest size up. Like if I can go up 4 teeth or whatever, I will. I'm not as concerned about top speed. It does take off really good, but I would like to have it take it a little easier on the clutch per se. The muffler guard's working out really good. It's, you know, just about a 1/2 inch, 5/8 or so. So it warms up, but it's not so bad that it'll burn your leg. You know, I really, in hindsight, should have probably got it a little tighter and maybe ran it through and up and inside, but it runs. It goes good. The paint's peeling a little. No charging system yet. Still running off D-Bolt batteries. I haven't even put a light in it. Been kind of riding dirty with no lights. It's just, I mean, I leave out of my road and it's a 1/4 mile to the dirt roads in the woods, so it's not bad. At least it's tagged. I haven't done anything with the headlight system yet. I do have an amber light that I'm going to mount on here. It's going to be pretty nice. I have to order a switch. Actually, I'm getting 2 switches. I'm getting one here for a kill switch and then one for a light. And then this is going to get hidden. I'm making a metal plate that goes from here out probably about 4 or 5 inches. And it's going to have some wings on it for some tie downs. I need to put another bolt in here. I misdrilled the other side, but it's going to end up getting covered up later on. Well, loose wire. Forgot what that was to. I'll have to make sure it's not hot or anything. That's part of it. See, I still have to run a kill switch. I'm going to keep this kill switch, but I'm just going to run another wire. That way I have 2. I had to change carburetors from the previous one because the other one, the needle was a little too messed up. Eventually I will cut this apart. Since I misjudged this, I'm going to remake this flange so it's not so chewed up looking, and I'm going to level it out. It's hard to tell, but it is actually probably 6.5 to 8 degrees something out of level. It runs good. It just could be better. I'm not thrilled with it. I would rather it be nice and level. There's nothing's filling up in the oil catch can, so we're doing pretty good. Not a whole lot of blow by. All I've done is roll this thing out this morning. Haven't done anything else to it. Try a cold start just to see. Choke on. I turn the fuel off every time because I am tired of emptying engines out. First pull, I mean super cold, nothing. I mean, probably gonna die. Yeah. I mean, it's cold, but it does fire right up. I'm not driving it today. I have been driving it like every couple days after work or something, just buzzing around the yard in it. I love this thing. It's super cool. I can't wait to actually take it somewhere. Hopefully there's a bike meet in town here pretty soon. I'm gonna try and look one up, or maybe a little 200cc class enduro meet, something out here in the forest. Hunting season starts next weekend. My scabbard is mounted and I am ready to go. I have yet to make it to Harbor Freight. I want to make a plate for the back and mount one of those fake Pelican boxes, storm boxes on the back, just to help hold some gear. I actually may do just a rack off the side. I'd like to find a skinny one if I can, kind of like I did my TW200. I'm going to take this out here in a little bit. I've got to check some trails. Still love this thing. This is my goat, my swamp goat. Kind of update on the buggy. I have been doing stuff in between. I've been working on a lot of other people's family and friends' vehicles lately. Now I want to ride. Anyway, I've done a quickie little camo job on it. This is the passenger side door. I fabbed this up. I mean, it's you know, it ain't great. I will be filling little holes and stuff. This will get welded closed. I got a little one down there. I got a sheet of expanded. I do have an idea. I want to make since these do fold down, I want to make some stake pockets here in the inside, round ones. And I got an electrician buddy that's going to get me some EMT, and I want to make a cover for it, probably like a little 4-bow or something. And I'll either use one of those camo tarps from Walmart, or I got some roofing material. I'll show you if I can get past all my stuff. The door for this side is all on. I didn't have enough paint to finish the outer part of the web, but it's there. And I know I should have turned the material the other way to match the grain of the side, but it's all over. I mean, the front's vertical, that little panel sideways. I mean, it is what it is. I do like how the paint come out on it, though. Eventually, I'm going to get better seats. I'm in the process of making a fuel tank. That is coming out. I'm tired of dealing with that. This is going to get covered over here in the back with some metal. I have a piece at the shop, so when I pull the seats to redo them with actual slide seats, like a UTV style. Oh, here comes a little bike. I will do something at that point. Not sure what. It's going to get a bar across about the door height. The latches are simple. They will say they'll lock back out of place. I'm gonna put a stop on the back side here. I'm gonna weld a little tab because they will drive you crazy. So I'm gonna put a little tab with a little sticky foam on it, or a felt, probably a foam one, or maybe I'll just do a strip back there, or tack weld a flat piece here, take the edge off of it, and then put a piece of rubber weather stripping on it so it closes nice against that, and then just snap shut. Kind of go from there. I also had the idea of tapping this tab down and then drilling this, like maybe leave it up but drill it right here and put a little cable in it, and then drill it here and have the cable run inside with a little handle, so you could just reach midway or something and open it. Or it's not bad, it really isn't. It kind of profiles the cage. I like it. It gives it a little something. I'm gonna do a a mini visor at the top. I'm probably gonna end up redoing the roof eventually. I'll bring the visor out about 8 inches, 6-8 inches, and it'll have a little corner gusset tab on it, give it a little something. And like I said, it'll have a bar across the back and then some expanded, a solid piece back here. I really need to switch carburetors because this thing it's not as responsive and it's real cold-blooded. And if I switch carburetors, I have a better fuel tank that I can mount down low. It's the one on the mud mower, and that holds like probably 4.5, 5 gallons. I mean, I like that fuel tank. It's just dirty right now. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna make one that fits right here, and then you'll open the door, and the fill will be right there. Yeah, I'm gonna beat them little tabs down. I gotta make some stops for that. That sucks. Yeah. From like here to here, I'll do them like a Jeep door, so they only open so far. Thought about a spring inside, but it's too much work. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little custom fuel tank in here, and it'll honestly just angle. I gotta cut these little pieces of tab out that were left over that I neglected. And I'm just gonna do a small square one. That air filter is gonna come out. It did not work out right. For some reason, it just doesn't draw enough air through it. It's got a really small hole in the back, and I honestly don't know how the original ATV worked itself like that. It made 0 sense. But that's kind of where we're at. So Mike Festiva, his was built off of a 6x6, I believe, Polaris ATV. Really cool designs. What really inspired me to do this, I wanted to make this with a smart car, drop a smart car body on it. I'm still trying to figure out how I can get a title or street legal this thing. It's not fast. If I was ever able to figure that out or get that done, I can, title it. I'll put all the lights on it, and I'll put a bigger motor in it. I'll put a motorcycle engine in it. I did put, for right now, I know I'm probably going to get flack for this, and they're not in the best position. I was in a hurry just to make sure they worked. These little rubber things, because the spacers brought it up right where I needed it, and then I added the weight, and it was kind of the front was sagging a little bit, so this brought it up like 1/2 inch, 3/4, but it kind of uses the spring on top now, this section, so it's hard to see. I'd have to have somebody else rock it, but I mean, that's a pretty good amount of clearance, because this actually doesn't go this way, it goes down. This side's a little closer, but I did hit here on the other side when I was going. I had the wheels turned and I was coming up a hill in the other yard pretty quick, and it got crazy. These are rugged right here. I'm gonna put a little piece in here. I'm gonna break a piece of metal so that doesn't catch anything. I'm gonna do that little 12-inch section or 14. But these have helped. I mean, it's still got some spring. It's not gonna have the ground clearance and travel that it did before. Well, it's still got the ground clearance, but not the travel. But I'm not worried about that, because it still rides good. I think it rides better because it doesn't feel like you're floating in the ocean. Big improvement. Still haven't mounted the winch. Right now, because of the weight, when you have 2 people in it, it is kind of a bear to steer at low speed, and that's what happens when you don't clean. So make sure you pressure wash and wire brush stuff down, because this is what happens. Lazy. I don't know who did that. Probably me. This is gonna get moved. Excuse me. I want to see if there's some kind of electric assist or hydraulic or a different steering. There's got to be a stock replacement for Polaris or some other kind of steering system. I will put something in there. I'll probably keep this another year. I'm still working on a trailer to be able to haul it, because I got some places I'd like to take it. I just haven't. I missed out on one. Somebody had a nice 6x12 for $1,000. I should have went after work and got it, but I was super tired and I thought they would be there and it wasn't, so screwed again. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm going to not mess with this door, and I'm going to get on the bike and go check out my hunting area one more time, because it's Sunday and I don't feel like doing anything, because I worked all day yesterday on other people's stuff, which is not a problem, but it's time to enjoy the road. So with that, thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Catch you later.